Hello Explorers, Kita Explorer here, and today I am here to give you another Scotch Cheap Flights review because the last one I did was I think in 2019 and the platform has changed a little bit since 2019. As with most things change over time. So I wanted to give you an update on Scotch Cheap Flights. So I'm just going to go over the different membership plans because they are different than what they used to be, as well as walking through the platforms, both mobile and on the computer. And also I'll give you my affiliate link so you can click on that link and no additional cost to you and sign up for Scotch Cheap Flights based on the preferred membership that you would like. So as I said, I'm Kita Explorer, and here on my channel I'll talk about all things travel, photography, and sustainability. So if you have not already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. It is free for you to do so you can stay tuned for all of this information, as well as hit the notification bell. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. Now let's get into today's video. So in just a moment, we will get into the different membership plans, but I would love to leave my link down below in the description box and the pinned comment to go and sign up for Scotch Cheap Flights. And that leads me to the different membership options. So first of all, there's the free option, which is very limited. And with this option, you'll get a few international economy class flight deals sent to your email box and shown in your portal, which I will show you all of this in just a moment. And you'll get those deals monthly from 5 different airports. And that's all you get with the limited option. This is a great option if you want to try it out and see if this is something that will work for you. But then once you figure out if this will work for you or not, they have 2 paid memberships, which definitely pays for itself. Trust me, I will tell you a little bit about some of the deals I've grabbed later on. But first of all, there is the premium plan, which is $49 a year. With this plan, you get economy deals from up to 10 airports, domestic and international deals. And you get rare bucket list deals, weekend getaways, and mistakes fares chosen from your selected airports. So you can go inside the portal, select the airports you would like to track the flight out of, and they will send you deals both internationally and domestically from those airports. Now, the last and top membership that you can get with Scotch Cheap Flights is the Elite membership, which is $199 a year. In this membership, you get all of the premium access. So what I just talked about in that $49 a year plan, you get all of that under the Elite. You also get mistake fares from all US airports. And you get premium economy, business class, and first class deals sent to your inbox. And you can control what type of deals you would like for them to send to you. So you can, weed out things you don't want or select things that you do want sent to your inbox. So those are the 3 different plans. So just to recap, you have the free limited option, you have the premium at $49 a year, and you have the Elite at $199 a year. And that is the current pricing as of October 2022. So now let's go and get into how Scotch Cheap Flights works. Okay, so first thing that I want to show you, which is my favorite thing about Scotch Cheap Flights, is their emails that they send out. And this is an example email that was sent out to me recently, and they send so much information about a flight deal within these emails. Now, mind you, I have the premium access, but I also was grandfathered in. It's kind of weird, but I'm just gonna say I have the premium level access. And this is a deal to Cabo, Mexico. And you see in the subject line, it's already telling you that the flight is $200 to $300 flying from November to February. So as we scroll through the email here, it has a beautiful picture of Cabo. I just went there in September, so this is pretty accurate of a photo. It's really nice. But as you scroll down, they talk to you, let's give you a briefing about Cabo. They talk about what the fare details are. So they say no full-size carry-on with United or JetBlue, and you can always upgrade, and it talks about how much a check bag is. And so they give you, usually at the top of the email, always some tips or information relevant to this destination or the airline that you may potentially fly with this deal. As you scroll down, it tells you how much this flight normally would cost you if it wasn't a flight deal. So it says it could cost you up to $550 or more round trip. And I must say that is really true, because I went there in September. I used points to fly there, so I didn't have to pay for my flight to Cabo. But then as you scroll down, you see that in this email, it gives which airports you can fly from, because I have signed up for notifications from one of these or a few of these airports. So it'll tell you how much it will cost you from each of these airports to fly to San Jose del Cabo, Mexico. So as you can see, it has the departure airport, it has the code, the airport code, and it tells you how much it will cost round trip. And it says this one is nonstop. So that possibly means these options are not nonstop. And then you can click here to actually go and see more information about the deal details. And then you scroll down, it tells you more about the travel dates, so November through February, excluding holidays. Sometimes the deals actually will include holidays. Usually not Christmas, but every once in a while it will include it. And then it also says there's some availability through June 2023. And then it says which airlines that you could fly to catch this flight deal. So it's a wide variety here. So you have SkyTeam, oneworld, JetBlue, and the Star Alliance. So any alliance that you're affiliated with, you can fly with this and still earn your points. And then also in the email saying that if you book this deal, let them know, do some little social sharing, because they have people dedicated out there on their team looking for flight deals for us. So this is what the email looks like. They're doing the heavy lifting for me. I don't have to go check. I don't have to go search. I don't have to set up an alert as I would do like when I was going to Paris over the summer. I had to do my own search because I had to go at a certain time. I must say these emails are really important. Like, you may have a destination in mind, you may not, and you don't have a set time frame. And so getting this information from Scott's, you can book it on a whim. You're like, hey, I do want to go to this destination. Oh, I'm available those dates. I'm going to book it. It's not something like, oh, I really want to go to Cabo in June. That may or may not happen, and that's where you need to use another option by searching yourself on Google Flights. So now let me show you another tool with Scott's Cheap Flights. So the next tool is their website. And when you sign up, you can sign in. Okay, so once you sign into your platform, if it is the first time that you are logging into your Scott's Cheap Flights portal, and you should definitely log in once you sign up and set your profile and departure airports and stuff. That's if you have the premium or elite packages. So you want to make sure you do that. So you can come in, you can go to your departure airport. So you see that it has my home airport here, and you can always change this if you move. And then there's airports that I follow. So like in that email, it didn't have my home airport, but it had the airports that I follow, because if I'm going to Europe, I will gladly pay for a flight with points to fly to JFK, even though JFK is not one of my favorite airports. But these airports, depending on where I'm going, will be pretty easy for me to get to out of Atlanta. You definitely want to come in here and set your departure airport so you can get emails based on these departure airports. This is if you have the elite membership, you can come in here and set which deals or emails you want to send to you in this part of the website. Then there's also a place where you can set notifications. So as you can see, I have all the notifications turned on. I need all the information. Now, when I recorded this video back in 2019, I believe, Scott's Cheap Flights was not sending domestic deals, and domestic is, they're based in the US, so they weren't sending US flight deals. But after, 2020 happened, people were afraid to more so travel internationally, and they implemented the domestic flight deals. You can come in here and update your deal alerts. Also in the portal, you have deals. So those emails that come out, they also have them stored here, but also at other airports that you may not have selected for notifications. So you can come here, you can just scroll through all of the locations or flight deals that you may see. You may be like, oh, I didn't see this email, or you may have deleted it, because that's something I might do. I'm like, I really want to go to Cozumel, and I can click on this link and it will take me to this information saying like, oh, there's a flight deal from Atlanta to Cozumel, and it will tell you where it may also be departing from. It will tell you the price and everything. Now, also, I forgot to show you in the email, but you'll see this on flight deals that the price will last usually 2 to 3 days, and they will tell you how long a flight deal may last, because it could actually last a lot less. Sometimes it's like you need to get one that's like, it may not last 24 hours. So if you see a flight deal, you have to jump on it because they will expire and go away. They don't last forever, y'all. They don't last forever. And so it does give you the same information, and it will tell you where to go book. And they use Google Flights for their booking and everything. And Google Flights will actually take you to the actual airline to book. You always want to book with the actual airline, because when there's an issue, you don't want to have to fight with a third party to have them fight for you to get your money back or a voucher or whatever it may be. So you can see here that it has the flight price. It still tells you how much it normally costs. It gives you the link to go book. It also tells you that they have a flight deal available with business class on this flight. So you can see the economy and business class deals here, and it'll tell you the airline. It tells you if this is a common deal or not. And then you can scroll down, you can see some information actually about the airline and the plane that will be flying to from Atlanta to Cozumel, Mexico. You can always go back if you're like, I'm not really feeling Cozumel those dates, or the price, or the airline or something. You can still come back and you can search in the portal, and they have ways you can filter. Like maybe you just want to look at your home airport, you can select that, or maybe you just want to look at SkyTeam, because that's what I fly. I would only look at SkyTeam Alliance because I want my miles, okay, and my platinum medallion status to work for me. So I'm always going to come in here and select SkyTeam, so I can scroll down through here and see which flights I can find, or flight deals I can find that have a SkyTeam Alliance on here. So there are a lot of different things you can filter here. You can look at month also, like maybe you want to look at March of 2023. You see that these flight deals, so you can kind of narrow down like what you would like for your flight and filter those things and filter out the other stuff you don't want when you come into the portal. Whereas the email is going to just give you a rundown, let you know, it's giving you that notification, so you can go and book the flight deal through Google Flights and through the airline. And by the way, some flight deals I've purchased in the past have been to Paris, Istanbul, I want to say Ireland. Yeah, there's been a few flight deals I have taken advantage of. Turks and Caicos is one. I got that one with a flight deal. And I think my best one, or my favorite one, was the one to Istanbul. And it was actually an excellent experience going to Istanbul, Turkey. I ended up going to different places while I was there. So I went to Istanbul, Cappadocia, and I went over to Dubrovnik, Croatia while I was in the region. So that flight deal, I think, was around $400 round trip out of Dulles International Airport in Washington, D.C. area. And it usually costs on the upper end probably, I don't know, I think it was like $800 or so. So I saved a lot of money on that flight deal. And I know I had to fly from Atlanta to Dulles, but I just used points because that's a short haul flight. So I really enjoyed it. I've got an amazing flight deal to Paris. I think that was $300 something to go to Paris round trip a few years ago. So I cannot complain. And as you can see, my premium membership of $49 a year is washed by the time I book one flight deal. It's definitely worth the money for the membership. Definitely worth it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was not a paid advertised video from Scott's Cheap Flights. This is my own opinion about Scott's Cheap Flights because I love it. I have loved it for years. I've told so many people about it, got them on it, got friends on it, because it is definitely worth the membership. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It is free for you to do so, and it helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks so they can learn about a way to get flight deals sent to their email box. And again, don't forget to click on that affiliate link so you can sign up for Scott's Cheap Flights yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.